Hello again, everyone, and welcome back. Well, today I'm completing the reviews of the new protocol releases for 2018. And this is a name I think you're going to be familiar with. This is the protocol Probable Cause Corona Gorda. Look familiar? It should. The Probable Cause Lancero was my cigar of the year last year. I also reviewed the Churchill last year, which got a very nice 93 rating. Now, this is just a wee bit smaller than the Churchill. This is 5 5/8 by 46. The Churchill is 6.5 by 48. So not a lot of difference, but some. The blend is the same, San Andreas Maduro wrapper, Nicaraguan binder, and filler, made in the La Zona factory. Those are the similarities. Now, I try not to go into a review expecting anything. But come on, with the track record of the Probable Cause, how could you not expect this to be anything other than a good cigar? But we know that Vitola have changes in the cigar. So we're going to find out today as we review the new protocol Probable Cause Corona Gorda. I think I forgot to give you the density shot. Okay, now that we've taken care of that, let's take off this little. If the cigar dries a little bit, it's easy to get these off. They're very tight when they put them on, of course. And the longer the cigar goes in the humidor, it'll dry out a little bit, or else you can never draw through it. There we go. It slides off. We got it. Okay, let's go. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Nice clean cut. Look at that. Look at that. Like it. Your first flavors are on the par of that orange citrus, but it has a lot of company. There's a lot of sweet dark chocolate, a fudge-like characteristic, almost it has a presence of a sweet almond. There's some nut there in the mix. Quite a bit of there's some brown sugar and quite a bit of cinnamon, and the black pepper is every bit of a 7.5. There is that nut-like characteristic there, and it's not. It's more of of an almond butter. Yeah, but it's not a large presence of it, but it is in the mix with that chocolate. Yeah, I had to check it again, but it's a nice start. I look back, and these descriptions I've just given you do not match what I had for the Lancero or the Churchill. Go figure. But that's how we're starting with this one, and it's a good start. Very dark noted. There's a lot of black coffee. Did I mention that? I'm losing track. But there's a lot of a very full-bodied black coffee. So it's a very dark cigar. But you do have that citrus, which is there, but it is so much surrounded by the other notes. Okay, that's how we're starting. See where we go from here. Well, I'm at the first third. Now I'm having a little burn issue right there. That's a very dense part of that wrapper, I suppose, because I'm not really doing anything different. But since it's pointed like that, I have a pretty good feeling it'll catch up. So I'll let it do that. But your flavors are a lot like I described. That mysterious flavor, and I say that because I didn't catch it in the other cigars, of an almond type butter is there. Can't mistake it. I'm getting it. But your primary flavors are that sweet, juicy orange citrus with a lot of sweet dark chocolate and a lot of coffee. Now, there is the tingliness of cinnamon there, a touch of brown sugar, but primarily your sweetness is from the orange citrus and the chocolate. The pepper is still very good. The finish is sort of a light chocolate with a little cream mixed in. So it's a light chocolate flavor. Chocolate and cream, mix it together in your mind. That's what you have. And some nice lingering black pepper. First third is only about medium bodied. I think we're leaning toward medium to full slightly, but it's medium bodied. So anyway, for the first third, you still have those good flavors. I'm rating it at 93. Good start. I like these cigars. I'm curious as to where this one's going. So let's just start off there because I like it, and we'll go see what happens next. Well, I guess I'm at the end of the second third. As you can see, it did even out. Thought it would. No need to panic when that happens. Just let it even out. Hold it down at an angle like this. The way the heat rises, it usually evens out. But the flavors are pretty much like I described before. Now, I've thought a lot about that almond butter flavor. And while I still get it, it's almost morphing into or changing over to, a flavor of caramel. The citrus, the sweet dark chocolate, the black coffee, and there's another sweeter flavor in there. Unlike the sweetness of almond butter, it's almost like caramel. The pepper remains very good in the cigar. It's a dark black pepper, and it's unmistakable. The finish is also taking on a caramel cream consistency. With lingering black pepper. Isn't that odd? Cigar is very close to full bodied now. We jumped from medium to pretty much full bodied in a third. It's full bodied. Very good. I like the flavors. Chocolate, sweet dark chocolate and orange, sweet orange citrus. Mix that up in your mind. That's a good flavor. Add in a low sweetness of caramel now, and you've got a very good flavor. The black coffee makes a very sturdy, wide base. For the second third, I'm holding a 93. This is a cigar that's made some changes. Not a bad deal. I like cigars that change for the better. Some of them change and go downhill. This one's not. It's consistent score-wise at a 93. So we'll be back to finish it up here very shortly. Hang in there. we're down to the end, so let's wrap it up. I think my measurements of the thirds was a little off on this cigar, as you can tell from the times. Doesn't matter. I'm giving you an overall assessment. The coffee notes came out a little more here at the end. The dark chocolate notes came out a little more here at the end, making the citrus notes seem to decrease somewhat. Still had that little light caramel effect, and the almond butter seemed to fade. Full bodied, pepper is very good, finish is unchanged. This is another good cigar from Protocol. They are impressive. Eric Espinosa made another good Vitola of the probable cause here. For this final third with the decrease in sweetness is still good. I'm dropping it to 92. But averaging it out, you'll get a 92.67. So we're going to say it's a 93. Pretty good. Very good. So there you have it. The Protocol Probable Cause Corona Gorda. New Vitola on shelves. Look for it. 93.